Hey everyone, welcome back to Sky Finance, where I show the real, unfiltered journey of building monthly dividend income from scratch. Today's episode is special. It's the first paycheck I'm sharing here on YouTube, but just so you know, this is actually the third or fourth paycheck that I've put into the market so far. I'm documenting this in real time, the wins, the mistakes, the learning curves, so you can see what it really looks like to grow a portfolio from the ground up. This video was recorded back on August 22nd. I'm just finally sitting down now to edit and upload here on the 29th, and more episodes are going to follow quickly as I get into the rhythm. Just a disclaimer, as you see, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my personal journey, the strategy I'm testing, and what I'm learning as I go. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research, make decisions based on your own situation. So let's dive in and take a look at where this paycheck went, what positions I added to, and how I'm thinking about margin allocation and long-term growth. All right, so here's my first paycheck that I'm putting into E-Trade. This is actually my third paycheck, but I just got paid today. So let's see where we're at right now with our balances. So I did have to sell some of the stocks last week because I needed to raise funds to pay for bills and do things. So currently my net account value is $9,060. The total market value is $10,836 of the stocks. And let's just take a look and see where we're at right now. So under this account, our estimated income is $4,000 a year, estimating to be around what, $340 to $350 per month. Now, when I get a paycheck in, let's go see how much we got. So let's go and take a look at our transactions and see what we got. All right, so coming in to the account was, and let's just add it up because I cannot add, 3,552 plus $900. So we got a paid, so $4,400. So the way I do this, I use a spreadsheet. And what do we say? How much? 44. So we're going to say 4,400. So I'm going to put 4,400 in, and it's going to tell me the amount that I need to buy. And these are my buys here. So I'm just going to go in and make these buys. So let's go into my account. And let's go to the joint account. And I'm going to go in and we're going to start with CLM, $733. I usually do this on my phone. It's a lot faster on my phone, but we'll try from here and see how we do. So we're going to buy. I'm just going to click calculate 304. No, it's actually 733. So 90 shares. Price, I'm just going to do it on market and then preview order and place order. And then we're going to go to our second one. Again, back to joint account. It's just a lot of back and forth. So CRF. And what I have found out in the last week as I was selling, so I need to raise, let's say, $500. When I sold $500 worth of CRF, for example, I got back about half of my value. So I was able to spend like maybe $300 in cash after selling 500. And that would be that margin, that 30% margin. So let's buy CRF, and that's again 733. So calculate 733. So 93 shares. I'm going to say market and preview order, place order. Good. We're going to continue on. Now remember, this is not financial advice. This is for your entertainment. I'm just showing you how I do things. Not necessarily that my way is the right way. I am just trying to work through this system and see if it's for me. So, this is not any actionable advice for you to buy or do anything. This is just for my process. GOF, I'm doing $733. I'm going to purchase that at market as well. Place order. And then we're going to go to YMAX after that. And we're almost at the end of the day here, so I wanted to get these placed before the end of the day. What I say? So Y max next. Let's do that one. So buy. And how much? 275. 275. Market. Preview order. Place. All right. And then we're going to go on to the next. We got QQQY at 275. So trade. So 275 we set on that one as well. And we're going to do that at market, preview order, place. And let us continue on. QQQI at 275. And let's get that one in. And market again on that. Perfect. And SPYI 275 also. At 275. Preview our order, place. And then 550 for MSTY. So $550. Market. Place our order for that. And then 550 for NVDY as well. Now, there's probably an easier way to get into, to go back to that account, and then there should be an easier way for me just to drop back in to those stocks. I'll figure that out a different way, though, obviously. And what is it? 550. 550. And I'm going to do that at market as well. Place order. Counts. And it should show me all the executed. So, yep, so NVDY, MSTY, here's all my executed. And they're all here. CLM, CRF, GOF, and YMAX. I'm just going to delete these alerts off. Okay, so let's look at the account again. Let's take a look at our joint account. And let's see what we got. So what I did was, for purchases, we did, for purchases, what we did 4,400, and out of that 4,400, I have a max available for withdrawal of 1,700. But transactions today, my wife did some purchasing, so we did. There are some withdrawals that I've had, paid some debts today. So there was some transactions that are pulling from my account balance. I have found the last time I got paid and I did this, I was around $4,600 and I had availability to pay. I had cash withdrawal availability of $3,000. Now, like I said, I am at the brink. So I don't have a lot of room. So when I put my money in, I spend 100% back out on bills and expenses. So I don't have that room to spend money. So I had to sell some of my holdings last week. We'll see how this week goes. So then I go in and I just pay my bills from this account. So I'll go to any of my bills. I'll go pay my bills, and from there, that's it. So that is it today. Let's see if it did a new update for the dividends. Let's see if it shows any kind of update for dividends. So estimated income. So now it's showing $5,600 in income. That's if I don't sell anything off this week. We'll see how the week goes. I might have to sell some off, but my balances, let's go back to balances and just see what we got. So my total account value is up to $15,134. So, and then figure out, see how it goes. Anyway, comment below any observations or anything that you got for me. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video in 2 weeks or before that. If I got to sell positions, one thing I have to do, I protect my account. So I'm going to have to roll over my put on the, I believe it's SPYI. I had that on my other account. I have that on my individual account. I keep the put option because I'm only level 1 on the other account. So, oh, here it is. Put option for August 29th at 475 put. So I'm going to update that to the next 30 days. The end of September, I'm going to put another put on. All right. Well, that's the end of this video. And like I said, any comments, put them below. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today.